Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining. Today you're going to be learning how to score an archery target. But first I want to give you a little bit of history about this target. So this target is a mix between two targets, actually, the English and the French. So the English target has only colors, has no wings, but it has the yellow, the red, the blue, the black, and the white. The French, on the other hand, has no colors but wings, which you can see here, those rings. So they basically just put them together and it made a modern day target, which I thought was really cool and I just wanted to share. So let's get into how to score the target. I chose this target because it already has the score that each ring has written on it, but most targets do not have this on it. This is just so that I can demonstrate it easier, and that because I'm a visual learner, it's easier if I see it than someone tell me it. So I'm just trying to help you the way that I would actually learn. So the outermost ring counts as 1 point. Then the ring next to that is 2 points, and then into 3, and then it keeps going up until it hits the center ring, which is a 10. So you might notice that there is an X in the middle. That can mean two things. So as just like regular practice, it usually counts as 11 points. But if you're in like a competition and let's say two competitors got the same score, we would want to know who won, right? So the judges would count up how many X's each those competitors shot, and whoever shot the most would get the points and win. And also, if you shoot any arrow outside of this target, like here or like here, that would be counted as either 0 points or a miss. So now that I've shown you which rings count as how many points, I will demonstrate how to count up your score. So an archer typically shoots 5 shots at this target. Now there are different targets, but I'll get onto that in a different video. So I used magnets to demonstrate where arrows could be, and I just put them in a random pattern. So you will have to do math for this, but this ring is a 5, so that's 5 points. And then an 8, so what's 5 plus 8? 5 plus 8 is, that's a good question. I'll get back to you on that. Actually, let's do it something easier. So you see that's a 6, so what's 5 plus 6? 5 plus 6 is 11. And then 11 plus 8. 11 plus 8 is 19. So then you have a 7. 19 plus 7 would be a 26. And then 26 plus 9 would be a 35. So I just did that in my head. But counting up all of these, you can figure out what your score is. Now, when I was a beginner, I would take a little calculator with me to count up my scores because, you know, don't like math, but I just got used to figuring it out until I got the math right. So, and again, I use these numbers to determine which score I got, but if you usually don't have those numbers, so you count down from the outermost ring. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be a 5, and if you look down here, that's a 5. So you just count down from the outermost ring to your arrow where you hit, and then just add all your arrows up, and that's the score you got. So I zoomed in here to show you something that can happen and is kind of hard to determine, so you might need to call over like a coach or an instructor to help you figure this out. So what if your arrow was right there? Now you can see it has a little bit of red. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there was a little bit of red showing, so that would count as 8 points. But if it was on the line or cutting the line as they call it, it would count as the higher score. Like right now it is on the black line, so it would count as a 9. So sometimes this is really hard to tell which one you got, so it is always better to get a second opinion and call over a coach or an instructor to help you figure it out. So you may see targets that aren't the same color as this one. It could be like navy blue and white. They score the same way, they just look a little different. So as long as you know that the outer ring counts as 1 point and all the way into the center ring counts as 10, you'll be good to go. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. I certainly had a blast filming this. And go have fun and shoot archery. Bye.